thanks to the new lands in Standard, playing a multicolor deck has never been easier. Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're having a magical day. Thank you all for taking the time to support the channel. My name is Hello Good Game, and I am pleased to be your host within this Magic the Gathering Arena Deck Guide video, showcasing a new Standard Best of 1 Mythic Rank deck almost every single day, breaking down the deck list in depth, discussing both these strategies as well as synergies, giving you a deeper understanding of how to pilot this deck effectively as well as efficiently. Furthermore, demonstrating this against the best decks as well as players in the game via our Mythic Ranked gameplay footage. Finally, concluding with our wrap-up thoughts, channel news, deck review, and everything else groovy we could possibly think of. Thank you all so much for your time. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, become a YouTube member, join the community Discord, stop by, say hello. We'd love to have you. Kick back, relax, and enjoy today's gameplay.
It's a new lap
But what about the deck tech? Well, we'll do that first, I suppose, I guess. This is a 3-color Jeskai aggro deck focused on the prowess ability, building around multicolor cards to focus on Lilah Undefeated Slickshot for 3 mana as a 3/3 with prowess. And of course, the prowess trigger will go off whenever we cast a non-creature spell, getting +1/+1 until the end of turn. It does stack, which is great. And whenever you cast a multicolor instant or sorcery spell from your hand, exile that spell instead of putting it into your graveyard as it resolves. If you do, it becomes plotted. This will allow you to recast it for free on your following turns, which is phenomenal to re-trigger your prowess and just gain card and value advantage through the double casting, which is phenomenal, right? Very, very good. Your cards basically become copies of each other, so you know that is very good. It makes it so you don't have to draw. We still have draw in the deck, but you are just exploding with value with the Slickshot, right? You can see all of our multicolor instant and sorcery spells in the deck that we're looking to capitalize on. Before we get into them though, let's talk about Widespread Thieving in the build for 3 mana, Hideaway 5. Exiling the top, looking at the top 5 cards of your library, exiling one of them, right? And then you can cast that card for free when you meet the requirement. In this case, it will be casting a multicolor spell. When you do, you can pay 4 to play the exiled card for free. We're not doing this typically. Exile a land with the thieving. We just want the ability. Whenever you cast a multicolor spell, create a treasure token, right? That's what we will be capitalizing off of. And it really helps us with our mana fixing, which again has been made a lot better thanks to the introduction of some of these new lands. So multicolor spells is the name of the game. We also are a prowess deck, so focusing on some creatures here with that in mind. Monastery Swiftspear will be one of them for 1 as a 1/2 with prowess and haste. The Delver of Secrets as a 1 mana 1/1. At the beginning of your upkeep, reveal the top card of your library. If it's an instant or sorcery, transform it into a 3/2 with flying. Very, very good, and actually works well with the deck. Fugitive Codebreaker for 2 mana as a 2/1 with prowess and haste. Furthermore, you can disguise it for 3 as a 2/2 with ward 2. And flip it for 6, reducing that cost by 1 for each instant and sorcery in our grave. When we do, discard our hand and draw 3 cards, which is pretty groovy, in all honesty. Furthermore, focusing on the Slickshot Show-Off, 2 mana, 1/2 with flying and haste. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it gets +2/+0 until the end of turn, plot for 2. Again, that will allow us to push it into exile, casting it on a following turn for free. Now into our multicolor spells, which will be recast with the Slickshot, will generate treasures through the Widespread, and will trigger the prowess of the rest of our creatures and flip the Delver, okay? Faithful Mending, 4 copies of this for 2 mana, instant speed. You gain 2 life, draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards. Furthermore, we can recast it from the grave with flashback, which is phenomenal. The Slick Sequence, instant speed. All of these are 2 mana, dealing 2 damage to any target. If you've cast another spell this turn, draw a card. This is absolutely phenomenal, helping us push through our deck alongside Mending. Lightning Helix, instant speed for 2, 3 damage to any target. You gain 3 life. This is going to help you close out games alongside the sequence, right? These are both dealing damage, which is great, alongside our prowess output. Very easy to deal plenty of damage. And then copying these spells with Galvanic Iteration for 2 instant speed whenever you cast your next instant or sorcery, copy it. New targets for the copy, flashback for 3 from the grave, which is phenomenal to reutilize that a little bit later on. And again, this is going to help us increase our damage output. It can gain us more life and card advantage, as well as just stacking up our prowess for us. The new lands are amazing for mana-based consistency within the deck. As you can see, the majority of our lands are duals. Forgetting about our utility lands in all honesty, but you could definitely put those in there, and I will for you, as they should be included. I don't know what I was thinking. We'll get those in there for you as well, and we can easily trim back a little bit to make room for them here. Not a problem. So the deck just got better from what you're already going to see in today's gameplay, which is great. I'm averaging a 65% win rate with this. I know this is like what I would typically consider a pretty janky deck, but if the Slickshot is not dealt with, you're going to win games. And the deck synergy is already so high together, just with prowess being what it is, that you can almost close out even without it, which is great. So it's quite the cherry on top. I hope you enjoy. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, become a YouTube member, join the community Discord, drop by, say hello. We'd love to have you. Kick back, relax, let's play some games. Going first, great land. And a pretty cool hand too, right? Playing into 3. With a nice cast. Looks like it could be a control deck, though. Oh, nice. Turn 1 reveal. Now that's how you win games, baby. We need our 4th land after this. Untapped, ideally. Ah, bully for you. Come on, big money. For 1, nothing special. We're double casting, which is great. Bully! Oh my gosh. Get those out of here. Okay. Okay. I see you. Toss the slow lands. Take our draw. They did really well off the start. Good removal for them. I think there's a counterspell somewhere. Don't ever take anything good with that. It's a trap. And if we were going to double cast, let's wait for them to be tapped. You know, we... Okay, let's do it. Not bad, not bad. We just need a gas top deck, right? They have a lot of cards in hand. Life gain would suck. Go for it, bro. You know? What are you doing? We would be casting the one from the graveyard, discarding the one from the hand. Let's see if it pays off. Yep. Maybe. We'll see. The thieving really helps us multicast, allowing us to mana fix. Well, it's still copied, right? So keep the creature. 7, 8 mana. That leaves us with 3. Plus we generate some treasure. I should have done this first. Because I don't care what I discard. Yeah, it's game. It's game. We've got it. We play this, and then we hit for this. It's 5, and then here's the 6, 7. We could have hit for 9, though. All right, opponent's going to go first. It's not great land, so we should probably just focus on getting better land first. You can go... I don't mind the 1 damage land, and it's really good for fixing. Oh. It's a lot of land, I guess. Removal. They're like, I don't trust it. The Delver. He's an untrustworthy character. Until he never ever flips. That's a lot of land. You know, it's not great. Let's get that second red source in play, and then the blue maybe later. The mana is great here. It doesn't matter too much. Come on. Flipperoni. It's a good card, though. This will take removal priority for sure. We need another spell to cast so we can get this draw, though, you know? Oh, never mind. Well, now we have nothing. But a transform. I guess we should have done that after the attack, eh? Whatever. Getting rid of the cut down's not bad. Only 1, so that's actually pretty expensive to transform. Come on. I think we just use the ability. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Let's take our damage. This is at instant speed. I'm just going to let it sit there for now. I mean, we've already played a land on the turn. Okay. I like 3 steps ahead. I think that's a great card. Jace is cool. Can plot. The Bramble is really nice if you get that. Just drawing, then discarding. That's fine. Only 1 green source up. That's not terrible. We lose our Show-Off, but we get some land. Dang. It will never reveal, I swear. Okay, we can take Jace. And hope that there's not a field wipe. Not that we have any spells to even cast, but for so few creatures in deck, we've really drawn them. Like, I've drawn 1 instant. Yes, thank you. You know? Let's just hit it. I want to see what we get. It's a lot of prowess. They agree. Good game, dog. Nice win. All right, going first. Pretty good hand. You know, it's not bad by any means. Hit for 1. Interesting. It's a good way for us to double cast next turn. They're tapped, so let's just get after it. Hit for 3. Make sure to play the blue spell. Simic, huh? So bounce spells, maybe tap spells, stun spells, maybe some fight or damage equal to power spells. Double prowess. Draw. Not bad. I mean, not great, but not bad. Swing for 5. Whale to hand. You can get out of here. I mean, I'd rather a spell I can copy. I'd rather also something that transforms this. Gaining life. Oh my gosh. Broker's Hideout. Kellen playing another land. Surveilling. Interesting. This game hates me. Let's just get after it. Then when we spell, the prowess is gonna pop. All right, we just need a cool spell off the top. And even not, I'll probably just blank cast. Hey, that's not bad. Blockers, right? Reach? You do. Why? I hate you. Three damage. Down to 5. It's probably not a bad idea. Okay, so we could prowess here and hit for an additional 2. Just a blank cast, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 life. Or we save it and try to double cast, which is still just 2 extra damage. Well, 3 if it's a... We can always cast it from the grave, and there's a good chance we draw land anyways, so I'm going to do it. Right, and then if we top deck the Helix, it's just going to be lethal. That's a lot of booty. Nice. Ask and ye shall receive. Good game. Pretty close. Very lucky with the top deck. Going first, I swear the shuffler is prioritizing creatures, which I guess is good when you don't have a lot of them because they're all in our hand. Honestly, what the heck? I mean, whatever. I'm cool. It's fine. I'll allow it. Let's roll out. I mean, a combination of creatures and spells would be best, but definitely having creatures is not bad. That's bad, though. Breaker? I don't want to toss the Slickshot. Should have tossed the land, homie. Well, if they do it again, right? Let's attack first, see where we get to. Nowhere! Undefeated Slickshot. You can do it! Forcing removal. Vladimir Newblood. With a crime committed, we mill and lose life. This is a target player. So they're up to 3. Frickin' land. Dunk on it before it gets out of control. Recasting from the grave next turn. Taking a massive hit. Just looking to top deck some gas. Don't even need it. Sometimes it just works out. Going first. 3 creatures in hand. I don't know how this works. Let me know if you have similar results. Similar? It's similar results, one word, you know? Simmeralts? Oh my god, I should go eat lunch. Of course you don't. I'll Slickshot. They know it's a threat. Just hit for 2, which is not good. It's pretty terrible. Just stack up our prowess as much as we can, right? I was going to say someone didn't get their second land, but they did. They've got it. They're just thinking about the Slickshot Show-Off. Wishing it was in their hand, but it's not, so they have to remove it. And there goes my turn. I don't get the counters from Kumano. It's a whole thing, right? But, you know, that's their life, not ours. I'm going to hit on the ground while there's no blocks, because this has flying, evasion. Can get over Kumano once it's summoned here if it's going to defend or something. I don't know, right? Or, you know, whatever else they play, maybe. If the attack lane's open, I'll take it now. And then maybe take that later. Because there's not much difference. Damage output's actually higher with the breaker if there's no interaction, which is good. Sometimes the show-off's a bit of a better defender, or, you know. Pros and cons to all the cards always. Pretty minuscule, and it doesn't matter, really. You can obsess about anything, for sure, though. The coyote! It's not terrible. Woof woof, baby. You're not a land. Should we just clean up? I don't see why not. Kind of was really looking for the other land there. I'll take the Swiftspear. It's honestly more threatening. To 7, and then still just a land will be enough. And then that's going to mitigate their output this turn. We cast sorcery, so we still get prowess. Well, it wasn't sorcery, but on our own turn. As opposed to interacting with them. Just taking their most important creature. Going first, nice land. Pretty cool curve. Let's see if we can get to 4. Looking for a 2-drop along the way. Which, technically we have, yes, but I'd rather it be, you know, a show-off or, you know, another creature. Siren. Wee wee. I mean, I guess that's one thing it could be. Hit for 1. Trying to find our 4th land. Case of the Falcon, investigating. Exploring here, looking for a land. This has already been played, so that will be tapping out on the turn, but they do draw. And it looks like it's an outlaw deck, maybe. Come on. Hit for 1. Really looking for our 4th land here. Pretty please, if you do not mind. The glyph taps them out. They could play 2nd land, or, well, 4th land, I guess. I don't know why I say 2nd. I was thinking, you know, like one that's not tapped and compared, like... Come on, you're not a land. So, yeah, we come to an impasse here. Only 1 red source as well. Which is problematic. Right, we definitely are going to need that 2nd red source. One, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage. We're at 14. Maybe we just get after it. It is what it is. It's not great, but I could always instant speed this on the stack before this resolves. And let's, when we go in there, end step, go into full control to do just that. Because I don't know if the game will allow us a stop or just auto puts this on the stack, right? So let's make sure that we've got a stop here, and then we'll go into full control and just click through it manually. Okay. That's some stuff. Interesting. The anvil. These are just constructs, though, so it's kind of weird. This has been resolved. We're in full control. Our turn. You can reveal. Nice. Now we're going to Galvanic. Autopay. And we're done with full control. Shouldn't this autocast? Oh, it's just plotted. I thought it autocast on the stack. My bad. Not that it matters. This is dealing 6. They've got the blocks. Should we double take their... I don't think that would be terrible. Because they've got 3 defenders, so we're not hitting for lethal. They are forced to block them all, though. I don't mind taking their creatures. Right, those are blocks on the turn as well. So now we still end result to 2. No creatures. We're 17 life. It should be fine. We have a free Galvanic next turn. Ooh. Okay. Not terrible. I think this is like some potential life gain for them, right? Gain 2 life, yeah. Good game, though. Not fast enough, unfortunately. All right, going first, we have a Show-Off, which is nice. Just having 1 creature, I think, is quite helpful. Having 2 is good. Maybe not too many, but a few for sure. Let's plot that. Ooh. I'm thinking maybe the Might could go in deck to try to dodge some of this removal. If we're playing 1 creature, we should probably play them both. And then just double cast. Oh, we'll need an untapped land, though. I guess that's the problem. Faithful Mending can find it. And we're left alone, which is great value for us. Oh, they're comboing, though. We get the land. Beautiful. Keep the damage land. Nice draw as well. Hit for 10. That's like extensive. Right? That's not bad, bro. That's pretty good. And we get some free casts. Right? Show off in hand to capitalize on those free casts. So it's like show off, galvanic. All that good stuff. That's your turn? That's what you're doing? I'm sure. Oh, I'm sure that'll pan out. Oh, I'm sure that'll work out fine. Oh, absolutely. How couldn't it? You think you're so special, don't you, HGG? Wow, I mean... Bye! It works pretty good if you're left alone. The problem is being left alone, right? Dang, bro. Alrighty then. Mana's bad. Let's mulligan. This is better. Toss a canal, obviously. Hand looks pretty good. Not terrible. Would a 1-mana hybrid spell trigger a multicolored spell? Or does it only count the color that you chose to cast it with? Question mark. Like if you had a 1 mana hybrid spell. Let's take our hit. Hold up, Lightning. Technically, we want to play the Thieving on 3. If we're allowed. I don't think I care about that at all. Let's just take some damage. Down to 14. Oh, nice. Hit for an additional 3. With 3 more coming in, down to 8. And then to 6. And then to 3. Maybe. Four available mana on their end. With a plot. It is the Brawler. Let's take our damage. The land is slow. So we mend for a fast land, right? We do not get. Hit for 4. As long as they don't gain life, we should be okay. They have 5 available mana. So it could be a Terror into a Brawler, 5 damage. Certainly one of my favorite playlines. Brawler first. Okay. No Terror damage. Could be just a second Brawler as a 10/10. Which is also pretty good. Brawler, I think, is worth the mythic. Great card. Five in hand. 5 available mana. Calamity, 6 mana. Trailblazers a go. Take a draw, add a mana, 3 available. Or I guess there's no draw. It's draws on top when you get power 4 or greater. Which everything is with the Brawler. I like the Blazer. I have a hard time playing it. But playing it with the Brawler to have it come in as a stronger creature is worth it. That's worthwhile. So here's a draw. It's a 12/12. That's a thing. They have reach as well. Should have kept this to second cast, I guess. Only 2 damage, she say. I think they're going to win the game. Oh my god. How brutal. Not impressed. I need to double cast. So I need this land. So this could be a problem. Play. Oh, it's tapped. It's tapped at least. Damage isn't great. Oh, they can because it's a crime. They could tap for mana. Okay, they don't. They tap for mana and then it untaps itself, which is actually pretty good. That's not bad. Hit for 12. That's not bad. Hit for 20. That's a thing. No blocks, because why would we bother? What else you got, Willis? A rattle worm. Woo. Drawing a card. Let's say 12-11. We get the 5th land. But it's not enough. We don't have any other mana. They get it. They do the do. They do the do. It's pretty good. It's impressive. We need Galvanic to copy this. But, you know, it's just not enough mana. So let's just take our draw. We're dead next turn anyways. Good game. Down to 2. Pretty close. Close game. Alrighty then. So, we drew a lot of creatures in today's video. We had a very nice win rate as well, so it's hard to complain about it. But maybe we could get some more instant and sorceries. Maybe some 1-drops. I consider a play with fire, potentially. Maybe. Who knows what else? Obviously, I would prefer multicolor cards. That would be ideal. However, having all the creatures all the time, I don't think is a bad thing either, and is much better to maybe have more than you'd like and a misblend than just having, you know, too many instants and sorceries that don't get you anywhere. You know, too many Galvanics in your hand, for example. So, you know, food for thought, maybe Galvanic can easily be trimmed to 3 as well. The others, we want to definitely keep it 4. Galvanic could potentially come to 3. Maybe we trim a Fugitive Codebreaker or 2. I think I would keep the Slickshot over the Codebreaker. 1 Delver could also go. And now, you know, we've trimmed 4 cards from the deck. We could add a little bit of additional goodies for our pleasure. Preferably multicolor cards. If not, just lower end mana value cards. A Fading Hope, a Play with Fire, a Consider potentially is, you know, what I'm thinking of. When we built the deck, I was also thinking of the Otter's Prowess ability in lieu of the Delver, but I kind of decided on the Delver might be a little bit better through that flying. The Shredder would be pretty decent throughout that second cast synergy that we are basically doing within the deck. But again, you know, there's no haste here. I like to have haste. I think it's a good card, though. We could definitely use it potentially. And then the Battlemage, but I decided that we didn't have enough creatures. We do have plenty of creatures, but I think this is maybe more for like a token thing, like with Pindalar or something, where you're really capitalizing on that +1 trample. Who cares if you have 2 creatures or 3 creatures? That's not that much. Still good. I'd love to know what you all think. Hit me up in the comments below. Thank you all so much for your time, attention today. Truly appreciate it. I hope you have a magical day. See you soon in the next. Do take care. Peace out, homies.